All right, so today we're diving deep into some pretty out there stuff.
Yeah, definitely out there.
This text, D.R. York, the Luciferian Conspiracy. We're going to be talking about ancient history and religion and mythology, all that good stuff.
All with a twist, for sure.
Absolutely with the twist.
If you're ready to kind of rethink some things, maybe let's get right into it.
Let's jump in.
So, right off the bat,
Yeah.
this text drops this idea of something called the spell of a Mom Kingle Leviathan.
Oh, okay. A spell.
A spell, yeah.
And it was cast by who?
It says, beings named Zuen and Inqui,
Okay, so...
targeting the descendants of another being, Enlil.
All right, so we've got these beings, we've got a spell. What's it all about?
Well, that's the thing. It's not like some small little spell. This is like affecting all of humanity, they're saying.
Whoa.
Yeah, like changing how we see good and bad.
Oh, okay.
Making us worship things that are actually bad for us.
So it's not just like a mind trick. It's like changing our whole value system.
Yeah, totally. Like distorting it, they're saying.
Huh. That's a little creepy.
Yeah, it gets creepier.
Oh, no.
So it actually tries to say, like, Cain and Abel, remember that story?
Yeah.
Jacob and Esau.
Mm-hmm.
This text is saying those aren't just like family drama.
Okay.
It's proof of the spell in action.
So it's taking those stories we know and like plugging them into this bigger
Yeah,
picture.
exactly. Like we're all pawns in this game.
We don't even know we're playing.
Right.
Okay, so there's got to be like some force behind this spell.
Well, there is. It introduces this thing called the Six Ether Ghost Force. This force is like making sure the spell works.
For how long has this been going on?
Oh, for like millennia, they say.
Wow, okay.
It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, it's kind of blowing my mind a little.
Yeah, we got spells messing with us and biblical proof and this ghost force.
Right.
It's like, how is this all connected?
Yeah, it's wild.
And then it gets even wilder. It gets to the Luciferian Conspiracy.
Okay, here we go.
But it's not what you think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not the typical devil stuff.
All right, so what's their take on Lucifer?
So they connect the Illuminati to Lucifer,
Okay.
like the light bearer, you know?
Light over darkness.
Exactly. So maybe not evil, right?
That sounds pretty positive at first.
Right. But there's a catch.
I knew it. Had to be a catch.
So the text is like, the Illuminati, yeah, they offer this light,
Yeah.
but maybe they're tempting us with it, then punishing us for taking it.
Oh, I see. So it's more about like who controls the knowledge
Right. Exactly.
and less about good versus evil.
Totally. It makes you think about information nowadays.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, what's true? Who's manipulating us? It's all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super relevant today.
So we got this spell that messes with our values.
Mm-hmm.
We've got this Illuminati Lucifer thing about controlling knowledge.
Right.
This text is intense.
Yeah. Definitely not holding back.
Okay, what else?
All right. Next up, the text talks about how the big religions started. Judaism, Christianity, Islam, they're all systems of control, it says.
Oh, okay, bold statement.
Yeah, it's like they were designed to control us, not for spirituality.
So what's their argument for that?
Fear and guilt. That's how they control us. Like ideas about sin and punishment.
I can see how that would be controversial, to say the least.
Yeah, some people might not like that.
Yeah.
It even brings up Nimrod, you know, from the Bible.
Yeah, the Master Mason guy.
Yeah, it says he saw through all this, rejected worshiping Tammuz.
So he was like a rebel against the system.
Basically, he saw the power games.
It's like they're presenting this whole alternate history of religion.
Totally. It's all about questioning what we've been told, you know?
It is definitely thought-provoking.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we've got the spell, we've got the Luciferian Conspiracy, we've got this whole new take on religion.
Mm-hmm. And then it gets even crazier.
Oh boy, here we go.
Reptilian beings.
Wait, like lizard people?
He got it.
Now we're getting into the real conspiracy stuff.
Right. It calls them Leviathans. A whole other group wanting control.
Okay, but why reptilians?
It's weird, right? But they pop up everywhere. Myths, conspiracies.
Yeah, it's like a universal thing.
It's like they tap into some primal fear we have.
Makes you wonder.
So we got mind control, conspiracies, now lizard overlords.
It's like a sci-fi thriller or something.
Totally. Buckle up.
Okay, what's next?
Amidst all this, it brings up something kind of cool.
Yeah.
The Order of Melchizedek.
Melchizedek, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's in the Bible, this mysterious figure.
Right.
This text says his order was like the OG Christianity,
Okay.
but with secret knowledge.
Oh, esoteric stuff.
Yeah, like they had the real deal, and it got stolen and twisted, they say.
So it's like a battle over hidden truths.
Exactly. And who gets to control them?
Secret societies, hidden knowledge, this is getting good.
It's like a puzzle with missing pieces.
Totally.
It makes you question everything.
It really does.
And on top of all that, the text critiques how we translate old texts.
Oh, interesting.
It says translation always messes things up.
Oh, yeah, because you got to interpret, right?
Exactly. And that can be biased.
Makes you wonder about the stuff we read.
Right. Like, how accurate is it, really?
Yeah, huge question.
It's a good reminder to be critical.
Absolutely.
Oh, and one more thing. The text keeps coming back to Egypt.
Ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
I feel like there's got to be a connection.
You're right. It says lots of Christian stuff comes from Egypt.
Really?
Like, big time.
What kind of connections are we talking about?
Well, one of the biggest ones is that Jesus is like a remake of Horus.
Wait, hold on. Jesus and Horus?
Yep.
How?
So both of them born from virgins.
Okay, that is a pretty big similarity.
Right. Isis and Mary, mother figures.
Wow.
And both of them persecuted.
Oh, yeah, like by Set and King Herod.
Exactly. Good versus evil over and over.
It's like a classic story.
Totally. And it doesn't stop there.
Oh, no.
Death and resurrection, huge parallels there.
Right. Overcoming death, super important.
Exactly. It's like a universal theme.
It's amazing how those ideas pop up everywhere.
It really is. Makes you think.
So we've got the mind control, Lucifer, reptilians, secret orders, translation problems, and now an Egyptian connection.
This text is a wild ride.
It really is, like a crash course in alternative history.
But don't forget, this is just one perspective.
Right.
It's not mainstream or anything.
But it's still fascinating.
Yeah, definitely thought-provoking.
All right, so that's just the beginning.
Just scratching the surface.
Stay tuned for part 2. We're going deeper.
We're just getting started. All right, welcome back to our deep dive into Dazar York, the Luciferian Conspiracy.
We're back.
We've covered some wild stuff so far.
Yeah, definitely.
And now we're getting even deeper into the connections between ancient Egypt and Christianity.
Right, we left off talking about Jesus and Horus.
Yeah.
Like, is Jesus just a reinterpretation of Horus? Are we talking about, like, direct parallels, or is it more symbolic?
That's what the text tries to figure out, too. It doesn't say they're, like, literally the same person, but it does point out all these interesting similarities.
Okay.
Between their stories, the symbols, you know, it's
Got
like
it.
there's this echo, you can't ignore it.
So it's more about seeing these patterns across different cultures and times.
Yes.
Like, maybe all these stories are connected somehow.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so what kind of parallels are we talking about?
Well, like we said, the miraculous birth thing.
Right, born from virgins.
Isis and Mary, both virgin mothers.
It's a pretty common theme.
Yeah, like a divine being coming to Earth.
Right, right.
And then there's the persecution thing.
Oh, yeah. Horus had Set,
Yeah, the god of chaos.
and Jesus had King Herod.
Exactly, like this enlightened dude,
Yeah.
always getting attacked by the powers that be.
Makes you wonder if it's like a universal experience or something.
Totally. Good versus evil playing out.
Right, across history.
Exactly.
It's crazy how these stories from completely different places have these same basic elements.
It really is like they're tapping into something deep.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and it doesn't stop there.
What else?
It compares other figures, too.
Okay.
Like Thoth from Egypt and John the Baptist.
Oh,
Thoth was the god of wisdom.
right.
And John the Baptist, he kind of paved the way for Jesus.
I see. So it's like a whole system of connections.
Yeah, between Egyptian religion and Christianity.
Like, you have to understand Egypt to get Christianity.
That's what the text seems to say.
Pretty bold claim.
It is, but it makes you think, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, how did these ideas spread?
Right. Was it just a coincidence?
That's where the Order of Melchizedek comes back in.
Oh, right. The secret society with the hidden knowledge.
Exactly. It says they're the ones who took those Egyptian ideas
Okay.
and put them into Christianity.
So they were like the keepers of the secrets.
Yeah, like a bridge between the two.
It's like something out of a movie.
It kind of is.
But it makes you wonder, like, how much of history has been shaped by these secret groups?
Right. Stuff we don't even know about.
It's like a whole hidden layer of reality.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, but this Egyptian stuff, it's just one part of the text.
Right. It goes even further.
Okay, what else is there?
So it talks about the nature of reality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Getting philosophical.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, go listening.
It says there are forces, hidden forces,
Okay.
controlling things, manipulating us.
Oh, so we're back to the manipulation.
Right.
But who are these forces? Is it the reptilians again?
They come back, but there's also a new group,
Oh, woo.
the Yahwehians.
Yahwehians, never heard of them.
It says they're like the ultimate puppet masters.
Okay, like the real power behind everything.
Yeah, they control everything.
So are they all working together?
That's the thing, they're actually divided.
Oh, interesting.
It says 12 of them are satisfied,
Okay.
and 12 are dissatisfied.
So it's not just good versus evil.
Nope, more complicated than that.
So it's like this power struggle, even among the most powerful.
Exactly.
Things just got a whole lot more complex.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, if even the top dogs are fighting, then what hope is there for the rest of us?
Oh, that makes you think, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe the world isn't as black and white as we think.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's like layers upon layers of chaos.
Okay, so we've got Yahwehians,
Right.
and they're divided.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the reptilians are back?
Yeah, what about them?
So the Yahwehians, they're like master manipulators.
Okay.
But the reptilians, they're more direct.
Oh, okay.
The text actually says they're aliens.
Wait, aliens?
Yeah, they've been here forever, trying to control us.
Okay, now that is out
I
there.
don't know, right?
But does it say why?
Well, it says they want to exploit us, use us for their own ends.
Classic alien invasion stuff.
It does sound like a movie.
But it's trying to back it up, right?
Yeah, it mentions myths, ancient texts.
Even UFO sightings?
It wants us to consider all the possibilities. Yeah, even the stuff most people dismiss.
Exactly. Keep an open mind.
That's a good point.
It's not about believing everything.
Right?
It's about asking questions.
Yeah, doing your own research.
Exactly.
Okay, but with all this talk of Yahwehans and reptilians and conspiracies, what's the point of this text?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, what are we supposed to do with all this information? We'll keep exploring that in the next part.
Okay.
But one thing's for sure.
Yeah.
This text wants us to see the world differently.
To, like, question everything.
Exactly. To rethink history, religion, everything.
It's definitely mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah, it's a wild
I
ride.
can't wait to see where it goes next.
Me neither.
Welcome back to our deep dive
We're here.
into D.R. York, the Luciferian Conspiracy.
Final part.
It's been a wild ride.
Definitely wild.
Spells, secret agendas, reptilian overlords,
All of the
controlling knowledge.
heavy stuff.
But one thing that's kind of interesting is this text, it doesn't just say we're all doomed.
Right. It's not all doom and gloom.
It actually talks about how to, like, deal with all this.
Yeah, like a way out.
Okay, so what's the solution?
It's not about fighting back in a physical way.
Right.
Like no bunkers or anything.
Okay, okay.
It's more about like interchange.
Interchange, okay.
It's about knowledge,
Knowledge, but
but not just any knowledge. It calls it right knowledge.
right knowledge, what's that?
It's like seeing beyond the physical world
Okay.
and seeing through all the illusions.
So it's like changing how we see things.
Yeah, totally.
A deeper awareness.
Exactly.
It's like we need to learn how to read between the lines.
Decode reality.
Yeah, because there's so much noise out there.
There's so much.
It's hard to know what to believe.
Right, who to trust.
Exactly. But the text says, trust your intuition.
Okay.
Like, listen to your gut.
So it's not just about thinking,
Right.
It's about feeling it too.
Yeah. And the text actually gives some ways to do that.
Oh, yeah. It talks about meditation,
Okay.
dream interpretation,
Interesting.
studying ancient texts.
So things people have been doing for ages.
Exactly, a time-tested method.
To tap into that inner knowing.
Yeah, to become more aware.
Okay, so it's like a practice.
It's not passive.
You got to work at it.
Right, you're actively seeking.
Right.
It's like taking control of your own knowledge.
Instead of just letting it control you.
Exactly.
I like that.
It's empowering.
It is.
And it's not easy, the text says.
Oh, I bet.
Like seeking truth can be lonely.
Yeah, it's like going against the grain.
Right, but it says community is important.
Okay, so you need people around you
Yeah, people who get it.
who are on the same path.
Exactly, support each other.
It's like if you're all lost in the woods together, at least you're not alone.
Right, you can help each other find the way.
I like that. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Nope, there's hope.
Even though there's all this manipulation,
Yeah,
we can still choose how we respond.
that's the key.
We have power
We do.
to make choices.
And those choices matter.
They shape the world.
They do.
Wow, so knowledge is power.
It really is.
Awareness is key, and we can make a difference.
We can.
That's a good message to end on.
It is.
It's been quite a journey.
A wild one.
Exploring D.R. York, the Luciferian Conspiracy.
So much to think about.
Definitely challenged my thinking.
That's what we do here.
It's been a pleasure diving deep with you.
Likewise. Always a pleasure.
We hope you enjoyed it too.
And that it made you think.
So keep seeking, keep questioning.
Keep diving deep.
Until next time.